The modern Arabian wealth system did not emerge overnight. It began with the discovery of massive oil fields that reshaped global power structures. As Western corporations rushed into the deserts to secure drilling rights, Arabian rulers quickly understood that control over natural resources meant control over global influence. From the 1930s onward, royal families negotiated with powerful nations, transforming sand-covered territories into geopolitical hubs. This sudden shift created an unprecedented financial ecosystem where oil became more than a commodity. It became the foundation of a worldwide economic chain. Through strategic alliances, these rulers built sovereign wealth funds, invested in global industries, and shaped energy policies that affected every major economy. What started as a regional discovery evolved into a worldwide financial network, setting the stage for the influence the Arab monarchies hold today. Before the Age of Oil, Arabian societies were built on tribal alliances, trade routes, and modest regional influence. But with the discovery of petroleum, these ancient structures rapidly evolved into centralized financial monarchies. The transition was neither simple nor accidental. Royal families learned to merge traditional authority with modern economic tools. They established ministries, banking systems, and national companies that could manage the enormous inflow of revenue. Over time, tribal leaders transformed into global investors, controlling stakes in airlines, ports, technology firms, and luxury brands. This shift created a new identity: rulers who could speak both the language of tradition and the language of global capitalism. The transformation from desert tribes to economic empires showed the world that cultural heritage and modern wealth could coexist and even strengthen each other. One of the most powerful tools behind the Arab monarchies' influence is their sovereign wealth funds. These massive pools of capital, built from decades of oil revenue, operate like global super investors. They acquire stakes in real estate from London to New York, buy shares of powerful tech companies, and fund futuristic mega-projects. Their strategies are calculated: diversify the economy, secure long-term stability, and increase geopolitical leverage. Because these funds move billions with a single decision, global markets watch them closely. Their investments can revive entire industries or shift financial trends overnight. Through these funds, Arab rulers extended their influence far beyond their borders, shaping the direction of global development while preparing their nations for a future beyond oil. Oil is more than a resource. It is a diplomatic weapon. Arab monarchies learned early that controlling the supply chain gave them leverage over powerful nations. When demand surged, they could raise prices. When political tensions rose, they could shift production to send calculated messages. This control allowed them to negotiate military alliances, development deals, and political support. Western and Eastern powers alike recognized that energy stability depended on maintaining positive relations with the Gulf. In many cases, negotiations were shaped not by ideology, but by the flow of oil. As a result, Arab rulers became key players in global diplomacy, capable of influencing decisions at the highest levels of international politics. Cities like Dubai, Doha, and Riyadh stand as monuments to the immense financial power generated by oil. What were once small desert settlements transformed into futuristic skylines filled with glass towers, artificial islands, and luxury districts. Petrodollars fueled rapid urbanization, attracting architects, engineers, and investors from around the world. These cities became showcases of ambition, places where tradition meets innovation and wealth shapes the landscape. Behind every tower lies a strategy: diversify the economy, build global tourism, and prepare for a world moving toward renewable energy. The golden cities of the Gulf demonstrate how capital can reshape geography and imagination at the same time. The financial strength of Arab monarchies is not only visible in cities or oil fields. Much of it lies in complex networks of private companies holding structures and overseas assets. These monarchies mastered a discrete system of wealth preservation, investing through layers of institutions that protect both privacy and economic influence. From Switzerland to Singapore, royal capital is quietly positioned in banks, factories, logistics firms, and digital enterprises. This hidden architecture ensures stability regardless of political or economic shifts. It also builds a strategic shield. Wealth spread across continents is harder to pressure, easier to grow, and always ready to shape negotiations. Wealth alone does not create influence. The ability to shape narratives does. Arab monarchies built vast media networks, owning news agencies, film studios, and digital platforms that reach millions. With carefully crafted messaging, they shape global perceptions of their countries, presenting modernity, stability, and ambition. These networks also play a role in diplomacy, promoting alliances and softening political tensions. Through sponsorships, sports investments, and cultural events, they extend their presence into everyday life across many nations. Influence becomes not just financial, but emotional, embedded in entertainment, culture, and global communication. As the world shifts toward technology-driven economies, Arab rulers began building a new type of kingdom, one rooted in digital infrastructure. They invested in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, biotech, and space programs. These innovations serve a dual purpose, reducing dependency on oil and positioning their nations as leaders of the future economy. Massive tech districts, research cities, and innovation hubs now attract global talent. In this new era, power is measured not in barrels, but in data. By controlling emerging technologies, Arab monarchies secure influence over the industries that will dominate tomorrow's world. Despite efforts toward diversification, the world remains deeply dependent on the Arabian wealth chain. Energy markets respond instantly to decisions made in royal courts. Global construction, aviation, shipping, and heavy industries rely on the capital flowing from Gulf investors. Even political stability in many regions is tied to the financial commitments of Arab sovereign funds. This creates a dependency cycle. The world needs their resources and investments, while the monarchies rely on global demand to sustain their influence. The relationship is fragile yet powerful, a delicate web where financial, political, and economic interests intertwine. The future of the Arab wealth system will not be shaped by oil alone. Climate policies, renewable technologies, global alliances, and demographic shifts will all influence the next chapter. Monarchies are already preparing, launching green energy projects, building carbon-neutral cities, and investing in global sustainability funds. The question is not whether their influence will continue, but how it will transform. As the world evolves, so will their strategies. The new era of wealth will combine tradition with innovation, blending ancient authority with futuristic ambition. Whatever comes next, the Arab royal financial order will remain a defining force in global economics.